We started operation in Michigan, our farming operation, in 1987. We've been in Michigan since 1983 with our green bean business, and it was started with my mom and dad. My father had done this his whole life, and that's what I've done my whole life since I was knee-high to him. Michigan's a great growing area, probably the best place in the country to grow green beans, so that's why we're here. In 1987, we expanded into our own farming operation and bought this farm that we're on now that had apples and asparagus, and we've kind of expanded from there. Our relationship with our growers is probably one of the most important things. Our customers are important, and we have to find the happy medium in between them. We maintain a good relationship on both sides. Our customers and our growers are all long-term.
Over the years, Gerber has purchased green beans, butternut squash, and that relationship through all those years has been a special one. Getting to know 3 generations of that farm and all the blood, sweat, and tears that go into making that crop grow, but also having the great reward at the end of the season to make it all work. They do a tremendous job of growing and supplying vegetables. What goes along with that to them, the honesty, the integrity, wanting to do the right thing in everything that they do, not just on the growing side, but in the community and in all other facets that they touch, is the really neat thing to me about them receiving this and very much deserving it.
We've worked with MSU out of Pearl Grange, the extension station, Southwest Station. Gosh, I can name all the guys through 30 years at MSU that have been on this farm or in our bean fields over the years. Currently, MSU is doing a project in our asparagus.
For my work, I have a position here at MSU that is geared at looking at problems that growers are having in their production. So in my case, I'm looking at insect problems or arthropod problems. And in order to find sites where we can do our experiments, it's essential that we interact a lot with growers that allow us access to their farms. Having key collaborators like Vic is ever so important because there's no other place for us to do it. He is also very open-minded to implement practices that perhaps deviate from what he's currently using.
He's a great boss, and he is a hard worker. Him and his dad was Vic Shank, and always had the philosophy that we won't ask you to do anything we wouldn't do ourselves. He's worked very hard, he's very honest, has a very positive attitude even when times are tough. He comes up with something positive to take out of it, and it's been a very easy person to work for.
There's days I'll burn a tank of gas in a day going to bean fields in 6 counties in southern Michigan, and asparagus fields and pea fields and squash fields and all the rest of it. So my favorite part is when I still get to drive tractor.
Spent a lot of times just doing our thing, doing what we do best, just like every other farmer around. Nobody wants any kind of special recognition, but it's very honoring, and seeing everything, that all the changes that have come even from my grandfather to where we are now is just incredible.
Labor is a challenge, and I don't see it getting any better until we do get some kind of immigration reform passed through Congress. That's been a push for a long time now, most of my career, and we're still not there. And I think it's, for the vegetable industry and the fruit industry to survive in Michigan, there will have to be some kind of immigration reform.
I'm very proud of my father, and I look up to him a lot, and I have a lot to learn, and he has a lot to teach. He won't say it, but I know he's very honored to get this award.
He's been very involved in the ag vegetable industry for a long time. He's been on several boards. I know he's involved with asparagus. He was on the vegetable council for many years. He communicates with people in the industry, even our own competitors, which I think is unique.
I give my dad and my mother and my wife as much credit for it as anything. We wouldn't be where we are without the start they gave us and the grounding that they did. Favorite part of what we do, I still get up every morning looking forward to it. We have something different going on all the time. There's always a lot of change. And with the diversity of things that we do with the green beans, the fruit, the asparagus, the squash, the peas, all that, it never gets boring. I have a passion for it. I always have since I was a little kid, and I'm getting to live my dream of farming.